Good morning, everyone. We're going to have a look at the poly regression model. What we basically have to do is form an equation that will help us make predictions. Now, a set of data points were given to us, values of x over here and values of y over here. And we have to form this equation that will help us make predictions. Now, there's a step-by-step procedure to follow. Number one, we construct this complicated looking table, which is actually quite simple. We've got the values of x here, the values of y here, x squared, x cubed, x to the power of 4, xy, x square y, this is the product of x and y, this is the product of x squared and y. Down here, we have the summation signs and the summation of the entire column below. So why did we do all of this? Well, because the formula that we want to use requires the summation of all of those values. So n, which is the number of iterations, or in this case, the number of data points given. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that becomes 7. Then we have all of these values that we just calculated. The one handy rule to memorizing this table is just look at the diagonal. So we have n over here, we have sigma x squared, sigma x cubed, and sigma x to the power 4. Then we have a01, a1, and a2. We'll get to that in a second. And on the right hand side, we have sigma y, sigma xy, sigma x squared y. If you look at one more time at all of these values, you'll find out that all of these values we've already calculated. So we just have to plug and play. So we put all of these values in, all of these values here, and we got a0, a1, a2. Now, what are these values? Remember I showed you an equation at the start of the video, this one, a0, a1, a2. Well, these are constants, and these constants is what we just calculated and was the point of our question. And so our function is this added to this, added to this, all of this given here. Now, again, what does this mean? Why did we do all of this? Well, we were given a set of data points. What we've basically done is form that into an equation. Now, why did we do that? Well, imagine if you have to calculate y at x is equal to 1.5. You can't, because you didn't perform the experiment for x is equal to 1.5 and y. So instead of taking the costly route of experimenting so many times, we use these very useful mathematical models to make predictions. I hope this helps, and thank you for watching.